Hello everybody, welcome back to a new Let's Play. I'm going to play Starcrawlers. It came out on May 23rd, 2017 and is a grid-based RPG in a sci-fi setting, which is a very nice change because most grid-based RPGs I know are, well, fantasy themed, so this is nice and refreshing. The game was developed and published by Juggernaut Games, and I got it on Steam along with some other grid-based RPGs. You can get it in the grid-based bundle, and I don't know anything about the game, so I just did a small look. I didn't even went into the game for test reasons. This will be completely blind. So yeah, this game is also something very new for me, so let's play a game I don't know. Let's click on new game. I may have to adjust the graphics. Oh, Aurora Starlines organized colonization voyage under strict regulation. Yeah, I couldn't read everything, but at least it seems everything is working fine. Here we are, boss. Terminus 9. Okay, Terminus 9. Hub for the sector. Maybe it's nicer inside when it looks from out here. Oh, I can now talk. Guess we'll find out together. Let's dock. Word is the bartender runs the wire here. He's the one you should talk about getting some jobs. Plenty of credits to be made if you get on his good side. I'm just wondering. Do we get to create our own party, or do we have a already created one? Time for a drink then. Oh no, we can make our own. That looks awesome. When a target taken down with brutal efficiency, you need a cyber ninja. Hailing from the home ship, the Yakai, they occasionally join crawler crews while pursuing their own mysterious agendas. Oh, iron mode. No, I will not make doing an iron mode. Because when something happens with the recordings and I have to reload, I cannot do that because I already played the game. So let's see. First of all, the difficulty. Story. Relax and enjoy the story. Reduce enemy strength and mission danger. Challenge. No post-mission healing. Don't crawls suffer injuries. Boosted enemy interrupt strength. Okay. Boss fight scale to your level. Okay. Hardcore. For crawlers who relish the old days. No auto-healing. Down crawlers suffer permanent injuries. Dash the enemy and trap strength. Boss fight scale to your level. Story mission scale to your level. Okay. I think I will use standard for default Starcross experience. No modification to enemy strength or mission age. Okay, that sounds good. Your abilities. Cyber ninjas add combo points to targets when consume them to deal bonus damage. Add status effects or boost team defense. Okay, so I guess this will be about creating our party, or at least our main character, I guess. Oh, we have three trees. Combination, assassination, deception. Let's take a look. I will not look over all the skills because it would take a little bit too long, but I will look at the skill trees. Combination. Combat. Exploit the positioning of combatants to strike rapidly. Combination is the strongest when the cyber ninjas has allies present. Explore. If an ally fails an action or a situation requires teamwork, you may have an opportunity to intervene. So the skill trees aren't just for combat, they are also for other things. Nice. It really gives a feeling that you build more really a group of adventurers than just a group of, well, fighters or a unit of warriors or something like that. You know what I mean? Assassination. Build combo points to deal high single target damage. Excels at eliminating tough enemies with strong defenses. Explore. Exploit opportunities to eliminate threats before they can engage the crew in combat. That sounds very nice. Deception. Focus on combating groups of enemies with debuffs while supporting the team with buffs or to the offense and defense. Explore. Take advantage of opportunities to misdirect threats or conceal the team to avoid danger. That sounds also very nice. So that's the Cyber Ninja. We can have a male one, we can have a female one, we can search for a random name. Oh, we can later create a backstory. I will do it later. First of all, what else do we have here? An engineer. What does the female looks like? Okay, nice. The engineer is handy with a pneumatic wrench and can rig just about anything with an infusion of gigawatts from their mech shields. Experts at supporting their constructs and mechanical skills. Oh, weapon skills like melee weapons, heavy melee weapons, pistols, SMGs, I don't know what this is, rifles, shotguns. Armor skills like tactical, shield skills like tactical and heavy. Oh, light and tactical are two different. Okay. Let's see what can he do. So, engineers utilize gigawatts to power their abilities. Maintaining and using your supply wisely makes the engineer a powerful damage dealer or support class. Oh, damage dealer is always good. We have Constructor, Rigger, and Bolty. I bet Constructor is building things. Rigger is debuffs, I would say. Buffs and debuffs. And Bolty seems to be everything that has to do with combat. Let's see. Constructor. Combat. Deploy a variety of small robots to deal multiple damage types. Effective against single or grouped enemies. Oh, some sort of summoner. Explore. Sometimes a handy construct may be just the ticket. Okay, so he can kinda manipulate mechanical things. Nice. Rigger. Let's see. Rigger. Combat. Focus on maintaining the team and tinkering with your gear to become a damage dealer or tank. Yeah, I thought that much. Explore. Mechanical systems can be repaired or broken by a well-placed smack from your handy pneumatic wrench. There. Which what will kill me. Let's see about the time. Yeah, we have enough time. Bolty. Combat. Why risk your own height when you have got Bolty to get shot for you? While not as strong as a tanking crawler, Bolty deploys a full strength. Bolty deploys at full strength for each battle. What is Bolty? Deploy Bolty. Some sort of small robot, I would say. Exploit. Bolty will happily throw himself in harm's way. That sounds very funny, I think. Yeah, I think that's something I will take. So then we have the Force Psyker. Seems like our mage, I would say. Oh, the female ones look cool. Also, they have some sort of energy hammer they made with their minds. That's cool. From the monastery home ship Geduld. Geduld is German for patience, so okay, that's nice. Force Psychers quest to hone their powers and collect tithes. Initiates often fall in with crawlers where their ability to shape raw psychic energy makes them valuable allies. So again, they are more likely our mages, but it sounds cool. Weapon skills. I will not go over all the skills, but he seems to have all kinds of weapons, which is nice. But let's see their skills. So, Force Psychers draw immense mental power or force energy to create manifestations that guard their allies and smite their foes. So they are paladins? This energy takes time to regenerate and must be carefully maintained. So we have Guardian, Sentinel, Berserker. Again, let's see, one for one. Guardian combat. This path calls you to protect your allies directing harm away from them while countering debilitating attacks from foes. Explorer. Deadly effects and wild poisons, not potions, poisons, can be avoided and cleansed by a skilled guardian. So either some sort of cleric or paladin. Sentinel. This path calls you to watch over your allies, shielding them from attacks and dealing righteous damage in return. Explore. The Sentinel may be able to reprevent harm with a well-timed barrier. I think I will take a Force Psyker as my leader. Berserker. This path demands you channel your rage to utterly decimate your foes. What is there to fear from an enemy who has been crushed to a pulp? Good argument. Explorer. The Berserker does not care about exploring. Oh, that's a little bit one-sided, I must say. And here we have the Hacker. The male version, the female version. So, is this our mage? So you have to... I need to throw a little bit of water. Let's see. Hacker. Master nanite manipulators. Hackers are in demand with crawlers looking to bypass security systems. Ill-suited for solo combat. Hackers provide support with beneficial optimizations and crippling malware. So they are mages or thieves. I should really stop that. Because this isn't Dungeon Dragons or something like that, this is something completely new, so let's treat it like that. Holding their own in combat with damage and support abilities, hackers truly shine when exploring dealing with tech. Disarming traps, breaking locks and cracking terminals are a breeze for a skilled hacker. Yeah, that sounds like something you really want to. Let's see, rootkit. Disrupt and control enemies with crippling debuffs. Explorer. The hacker always has superior tech options, but a rootkit hacker is a master at bypassing security systems. I think I take one of those. Next is malware. In combat, manipulate nanites to deal damage over time. Oh, poison. Explore. Sometimes the best way to deal with a problem is to melt its face off. Ouch. A malware hacker reveals in corrupting tech. So if you fight robots, this will be awesome. Optimization. Boost offense and defense with optimizations. Explore. Restoring corrupted tech and data is a specialty. Optimization hackers believe the open palm beats the closed fist. That's a nice philosophy, I must say. Okay, I must say, those classes, all the classes until now, they all look very, very nice. The most generic one is I think the ninja, since it's simply just an assassin, but still speaks a lot good about the game. Let's see about this. Oh, the smuggler looks awesome. Very cool. Shady individuals with reputations for getting a job done, even if they are only survivors. Smooth operators both in and out of combat. They are not afraid to test their luck on a risky move. And I will not go over the skills, but it always looks like so to be the same. Ooh, paired melee weapons. So I can have two weapons at once. Now let's take a look at the abilities. Smugglers often draw the attention of their enemies with their flamboyant attacks. Whether using traps, pistols or elocution, the smuggler is a potent adversary and not to be trifled with. Oh, look at this. Dirty moves, gunslinger, cheap tricks. Let's see, dirty moves. Employing a employing a variety of traps and mechanisms. The smuggler evades notice while dealing damage and debuffs. So stealthy guy again. Explore. Knowledge of explosives and traps makes you a valuable asset in certain situations. Well, the gunslinger sounds awesome. What's that? Any smuggler worth a credit lives and dies by their armaments. The gunslinger obliterates foes in a short order. You can often solve problems by simply shooting first. That's in Explore, the last sentence. Okay, that's actually kind of funny. Cheap tricks, oh. As the saying goes, you often have to spend cred to earn cred. Test your luck and deal massive damage. Maybe. And Explore, oh, that's not known, so I guess it's also about gambling? This makes me curious. Next we have a soldier, or yeah, that must be the fighter. Soldiers are all about blowing things up, explosions and detonations, capable of both dishing out damage and absorbing incoming fire as an effective meat shield. The female one reminds me of Samus from Metroid. But I may say those pictures, those outfits look very cool. Let's take a look at their abilities. Soldiers come from all walks of life, but they all share a common passion, blowing stuff up and killing things. I can relate to that. Okay, not really. Whether it's tanking with a face or hurling bomblets, soldiers love what they do. At least they have fun with the job. So we have a tactician. Let's see. I will turn my time off because this will really have a video about things, talking about the character, the classes, and the abilities, and putting it together our group. Tactician. A good soldier knows there is no I in team, but if you swirl backwards, you get meat, right? Put your meat between your bodies and bullets. And it doesn't say what it does up for Explorer. Probably nothing. Demolition. Combat. The more pain you dish out, the more bomblets you throw. The more bomblets you throw, the more pain you dish out. It's pretty deep stuff. Yeah, and simple. But sometimes simplicity is the key. Explore. Sometimes stuff needs blowing up. You can help. Okay, I think the soldier is really just about blowing stuff up. A specialist. Any who can fire a gun. You take your time and aim. Pistols, SMGs, shotguns, rifles and heavies, you love them all. And in exploring, often stuff needs shooting. You can help with this. So, some sort of sniper specialized on certain shooting weapons. So not a melee combatant. And last but not least, we have the voice psyker. Oh, that looks kind of eerie. But I very like it. Voice Psychers channel powerful and destructive psionics to obliterate their enemies. Tapping into these powers does come with a few side effects, making them an unstable ally. Ah. Void Psychers generate void energy with their attacks. This energy can be converted into damaging and debilitating effects, but is highly volatile. A Void Psyker that stores up too much energy risks a deadly overload. Okay. We have a manipulator. In combat, the Void is terrifying and you teeter on the edge of your insanity. Capitalize on this by pewing it into the minds of your foes. Oh, that sounds awesome. Explore. You can sometimes manipulate the thinking beats of humans when you're not gibbering incoherently. Evoker. The best way to purge yourself from the evil gnawing at your soul is to channel it directly into the people you dislike. It doesn't say what it does for explore. Yeah, it seems not everything has something for exploring, but okay. Summoner. Summoner become a conduit for the void and allows some of it to slip into the reality. What could possibly go wrong? Except for summoning Cthulhu. So this is all the class we can have. I think I will take a Force Psyker, a male one, and let's see, a name. A name. I had the name just in mind, but I forgot it. Let's see. Here could Dashka, Rika, Colvin. Or should I take a female one? Yes, let's take a female one and call her Alessa. Let's create the backstory for Alessa. No, we don't take the Iron Man mode. Childhood. We can... Outlander. Your father was of a Geduld, or so your mother claimed. Why he traveled as far as the slums of Luna 2 and why he abandoned your family are questions she would not answer. Our children mocked you openly for the crazy things she claimed. You gained street code, unlock special event options. House Seal. Your family has led the spiritual and martial development of the Geduld for decades. Raised with the very best education training, it is a calling to defend those who cannot defend themselves. That sounds very noble. House Warder. All psychics struggle to control their gift, but members of House Warder seem to relish in their defying restraint. Some claim they focus too much on the destruction that can be wrought by the might of the psyche. Fringe culture, formal education. House Seal sounds very your classical noble warrior. I do have a certain weakness for it. The Outlanders is a typical from nobody to nightmare story, I would say, where you begin as no one, but I think I take House Warder because that sounds quite interesting. Adulthood. Righteous Fury. The Chimera ship drew near and the Elder spoke of peace. But House Warder would not risk it escaping with the Geduld coordinates. He raided the ship and smote the crew without mercy. Oh, I get less reputation at the Chimera and more damage. Okay. Juggernaut Biotech are ally. The noble house declared you rebellious, but you were more than happy to demonstrate your powers to the giant biotech scientists and answer the question. Such powers should not be hidden. And we have a Zealous Crusader. Fuck the elders once again called for patience. Geduld. You would not be a broke pirate hiding in the shadow of the Geduld. They did not know they were under attack until half of the number lay dead at their feet. Oh, it sounds nice. But I think I take the biotech ally because I get more health. Although, by this worsens my reputation with the Crimson Pack, I get more critical and more damage. Not this because it has just damage. I think I will take this because the minus reputation could be interesting later, or it will make things harder. And now we have no. Acolyte, you have been granted the rank of Acolyte and are sent to bring honor, glory, types of the Geduld. You strike out boldly to hone your powers against the challenge of the Fringe. Again, an uncommon weapon. Penitent. A terrible transgression occurred and the tribunal named you as the guilty party. Banished from the Geduld until your sins have been absolved. You are now cast out into the Fringe. And rebel wanderer, tired of routine and discipline of a Geduld, you steal away in the dread of a night to seek adventure, stopping by the house of Vol to pick up a few choice items first, of course. This gives me more money, this gives me a rare accessory, but I want the uncommon weapon. Alessa's history. We can now here we can now swap it around, but I want to keep it. She comes from House Würde, or Würde, is a zealous crusader and acolyte. So let's begin. Welcome to Styx. Let's see. Can I save? Yeah, let's save the game. And we call it LP1. Saving. Okay, that was our character creation. I will end the video for now here because I think it's already long enough. And next time we will see what does the game actually have to show us. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to know more, if you're curious, watch the next few videos. Goodbye and have a nice day.